Are you ready to transform your summer into an epic splash-tastic adventure? Say goodbye to wasteful, single-use water balloons and hello to the ultimate in reusable, eco-friendly fun with reusable water balloons. Check out the link in the video description to get yours on Amazon today.
You can't deny that the Euros brought fans and casual viewers together in their support of the national team. One reader writes in to say, "So what if we only got the finals?" England fans have memories that will last forever. Meanwhile, parties on the dark side of the moon, so much poverty yet so many cars, and read one commenter's bus journey from hell. Share your thoughts on these topics and more in the comments. I write in praise of Kate Mason's article, US News Sport, Friday, highlighting that love can be what football is all about. Being part of the ups and downs of the Euro 2024 tournament in Germany seemed to bring a connection to Gareth Southgate and his England squad. Whether you were at the finals or watching from bars or at home, I have followed Leeds United for most of my life, and the feeling that I belong to a club outside family and friends is very special to me. Success has been limited for Leeds in the 50 years I have supported them, yet without following my team, life would be far less of interest. So, for England to have reached the Euros final again has been a happy and memorable time for so many who support the national team. Craig Minto, Stocksbridge. Let us know what you think. Start a text with views followed by your comment, name and where you live to 65,700. Standard network charge applies. Or email mail@ukmetro.co.uk helpline for views, rush hour crush and good deed feed 020-3615-0600. Remember, you are more likely to be published if you provide your name and location with your full TCS here. usnews.co.uk is a member of the Independent Press Standards Organization. Comments may be edited for reasons of legality, clarity, or space. It saddened me to hear Gareth Southgate tendered his resignation as England football manager, US News, WED. He leaves his job with great honor and distinction. Instead of hearing the words, "Football's coming home," I want to hear the words, "Arise, Sir Gareth," as he is knighted for services to sport. No one deserves the honor more than him. Scott, West London. The discovery of caves on the moon, US News, Tuesday, is exciting news for everyone on the dark side. As terrestrial music venues continue to close in depressing numbers because of development pressures, council restrictions and neighbors' complaints, the Moon Cave surely offers a solution, a natural clubbing space with ample room for a vast dance floor. Apart from transport, the only problem I foresee is that caves often contain bats. And where there are bats, we may expect to find a vampire or two. Moon Cave clubbers will probably need to take sensible precautions, such as garlic and phials of holy water. Club rules would insist on guests leaving sharpened stakes and silver bullets at the door. These days we should all aim to be vampire positive. My vision is of the Moon Cave being a safe space where creatures of the night can congregate and dance to goth and darkwave music in a union of the living and the undead. Stephen Spark, Balham. What a wealthy country we live in. As a non-driver, I understand that it costs at least £30 a week to keep a car, even before you take it on the road. Yet these days, we are witnessing record volumes of traffic in our streets, with many vehicles occupied by just one person. Traffic jams are abundant and growing worse. Even if you succeed in getting to your destination, you will encounter further problems with parking, sometimes including parking rage. Surely if Britons are also poor, we should see dozens of people walking or cycling everywhere. Instead, we shall have cities, towns and motorways gradually seizing up with vehicles, most of them with but a single occupant. Thus the next national crisis must be a vehicular war, with whole conurbations shutting down because of miles and miles of traffic. Anthony Porter, London. Bicycles of the 1860s had wrought iron frames and wooden wheels surrounded by iron tires and no springs, which made for a very uncomfortable ride. They quickly earned the nickname bone shakers. That term could well be applied to most of our buses these days, not because of the buses themselves, but the appalling state of our roads. I lived in Australia for many years, and the unmetalled roads in the outback made for a smoother ride. With very few exceptions, bus journeys are bone-jarring and very noisy, the latter largely due to rattling of windows and handrail.